Are you done mixing yet?
You're deep. The Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. Check, we Ric Flairing on them niggas. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Fetty Wops, then find to these Urkels that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow, who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Face, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing, son up, baby.
You gonna dig this?
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walk it, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
Hey, listen, you know what you're watching. All right. You watching Off Script with your boy Scotty in the building. Now, listen, as you can see, I am in Memphis. And if you can see this, listen, if y'all want to know how I do my setup, look, it's just a phone. It's just a phone. That's always been my camera. Just a phone. Listen, if you want to start your own YouTube channel, you ain't got to do too much. Use the phone that you've been blessed to have. All right. So that's a little tidbit nugget for me to you. All right. So listen, I am currently in Memphis getting ready for the Southern Heritage. Yes, I am in Memphis currently. Getting ready for the Southern Heritage Classic. We're going to enjoy the city today. Stop by Blue City Cafe. That's what Blue City Cafe. We're going to stop by there. We're going to do that. What up, Sean? What's good, my guy? All right. We're going to do all that, and we're going to have fun with that. Now, listen, before I get into my show today, make sure you guys like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't already joined the Off Script membership, that's a new thing to the account. Sean, if you could put in the in the comments how you joined, because I've been trying to figure it out myself, and I still haven't figured it out. I still can't figure it out. So if you can help them, navigate to that, I really appreciate that, Sean. And shout out to you, my guy, for being the awesome moderator that you are. For real. I couldn't do half these shows without, my girl Akila, Blue, especially Sean as my moderator. So respect, my guy. Respect. Hey, what's up? Hey, listen. These guys right here, boy, if you looking for a podcast that will make you laugh and got some great information and breaking news, my boy GSPN, you know what I'm saying? He's on that jank. And your boy Jordan, I believe, I hope I'm saying his name right. They are great. Go check them out on all podcast platforms. Make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel. They are freaking hilarious. And listen, they got way more swag hours than I do. Okay. Way more swag hours than I do. All right, so just go check them out. They're great, good guys for real. Alcorn and Southern, and they get it popping. All right, so listen. Before I get into this, so once again, like I said, make sure you guys sign up for the membership program that I have started, so you can support the channel, get your calls answered faster and everything like that. But today we are going to talk about the game. You owe your kids and lady about last week's score. My daughter, I should have had her call in today again. She's the closest one. And listen, my boo-boo, she's watched enough football games with me to know how to pick some scores. Do you hear me? I teach her very well. That's why she said 0-3 fam, I believe. 0-3 fam, but that was closer than anybody else. So she would have won anything. Was it Price is Right? Get closer without going over. She was the only one that didn't go over, so she getting all the money. All right, so listen, I'm gonna talk about my prediction for the Southern Heritage Classic. Listen, guys, I will be doing a pregame show. I don't know where yet. Okay, I'm still trying to work out the kinks. I don't know if I'm gonna do it at the hotel, but or out in the city of Memphis. So if you want to come by and say what's up, you can. But you already know what it is. If you want to, you already know I'm giving a $100 cash giveaway for the person with the right score. All right. So you already know how it's going down. Game of the week, the Southern Heritage Classic. If you got the right score, you get a $100 cash app. It shouldn't even, you already should know. If you've been on the stream longer than a day, you already know what it is. All right. So where do I send the money? You can send the money to my cash app. When you lose, you can send the money to my cash app. You have to X out the chat and then your own phone join and highlight it. Yep. See, if you want to join the membership, you have to X out the chat. If you're on your phone to join, it's highlighted blue next to the subscription. Appreciate it, my guy. Thank you so much. All right. So, all right. Southern Heritage Classic prediction. All right. First, I'm going to start off with Jackson State. Keys to the game for Jackson State. All right. Number one, the defense has to set the tone. We all know this is a young offensive team. You have a young quarterback. The defense, and we all know defense starts earlier. Defense is always ahead of the offense. We already know that. Defense is see ball, go get ball. It's all read and reaction. So the defense has to set the tone. And what I mean by that, you can't give Tennessee State no hope. They have some high-level coaches over there. High-level coaches, all right? So if you give the coaches hope, that means you're going to give the players hope, and that's not what you want to do in this kind of game. You want to get in there, set the tone. You're not supposed to be on the field with us. Don't think anything's going to happen with you. You're not going to get nothing lucky. No fluke plays. We're going to shut you down and show you why we're the best. That's how a great defense comes out and sets the tone. They have to do that early to get you try and break your, listen, this ain't paddleball. This ain't soccer. This ain't basketball. Listen, I'm trying to break your will. I don't want you to think you shouldn't even cross the 50 on us. That's the mindset this defense has to have. All right. If they're going to be all-time world great, all-time world good, they have to have the mindset this team better not cross the 50. It got to be remember the Titans, and freaking Dennis Thurman is the white dude that said, you blitz all night. All right. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm taking every last one of you out. You remember the night that they played the Tigers. That's how I gotta be. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm funny, but y'all think I'm playing, but that's how I gotta be. You gotta break Bama's will. All right. You gotta break Bama's will every day, all day. All right. So that is what it is. All right. Second thing for Jackson State, special teams has to show up. And it has to, and what I mean by show up, that means on kick return, punt return, you got to play all three phases, because special teams almost got you beat against FAMU. So your special teams has to stand. Hey, I'm here. Okay, raise your hand. Present. Special teams. Like Bueller. Like, hey, that's how special teams got to show up. Special teams. Okay, you're here. Okay, you're here. Accounted for. All right, that's how it has to be. Simple as that. All right, simple as that. You gotta do something like that. All right, so your kicking game has to show up. You can't be missing field goals when you have a chance to put up points. You can't shank punts. You can't shake kickoff. That's giving teams hope. You cannot not do that. All right. Any short field, you gotta make them earn every freaking yard they get. Do you hear me? Gotta earn it. Don't give them anything short. Don't give them anything easy. Make them earn it. Make them beat you the whole field. Don't give them nothing short. All right. And last but not least, listen, Shedeur shouldn't have a spot on his jersey. Shedeur should be as clean as if you walked into an Asian lady's dry cleaners. Do you hear me? Okay. As clean as a Memphis pimp going to a ball. Do you feel me? As clean as Cat Williams at one of his shows. He can, as clean as Steve Harvey's suit. That's how clean Shedeur has to be. He shouldn't have a touch. If it's all blue, it should be just as blue as if he put it on brand. He has to stay clean. You cannot mess that pocket up for Shedeur. You got to keep him clean, got to keep him comfortable, making sure he can do what he does at the quarterback position and be comfortable doing what he does. Do you hear me? So listen, Shedeur Sanders, number 2, has to stay upright and stay clean. Those are the keys to the game for for Jackson State. Super easy, nothing diverse, nothing complicated. Has to be yes, LJ, as clean as Steve Harvey. And that just used to be shock, boy. That thing used. Well, I'd be wondering how that laser lineup. That boy had that laser lineup with that front, boy. LJ, you hit it right on the head with that one. All right. So you see, they needed that laugh. Appreciate, no problem, Shai. But that's how clean, for real. That's how clean Shedeur has to be for this game. He shouldn't touch the ground. He should know what green grass look like. If it's on turf, shouldn't have no turf burns or nothing. All right. The only time he should touch the ground is if he's kneeling to pray. Okay, because we know the Sanders family is very spiritual. So if they kneel in the pray, that's the only time you should be touching the ground. Period. Point blank. Period. All right. That's my keys to the games for Jackson State. Keys to the game for Tennessee State. Okay. Keys to the game for Tennessee State. Hickbottom has to start. There's no ifs, there's no buts, and there's no ands about it. He's a senior. He's been in tough games before. He's been in the SWAC. He understands the environment. He understands the crowd. Give that man the respect he deserves and let him start this game. You need an experienced quarterback that is not going to get rattled by the moment or by the defense or by the magnitude of the game. He won't. He wants it. He's built for that, and he's tough enough to take hits. And you need that because Jackson State going to bring the kitchen sink, the washer, the dryer, the fridge. They bringing everything at you. Throwing knives, spatulas, forks, sporks, all that. It's coming. All right. It's coming. So you need a quarterback that is not scared of the moment. He can step up, take the big hit, make a big delivery, as well as throw the ball. Listen, you have to stretch this this Jackson State defense. You cannot dink and dunk all game long. That's not. They want you to do that. Shedeur, CEO headed game, is waiting for that. Warren Newman is waiting for that short stuff. Warren Nugget is waiting for that short stuff so he can pick it back. You have to start Hickbottom. You have to. All right. I don't care what you're talking about with your freshmen. No, you have to start somebody who is seasoned in this game. All right. That's just my opinion. Got to go with him. All right. Next. Listen. Run. And when you're tired of running, run some more. Okay. Listen, you have to play the time of possession game. You can't don't get caught up in the hype of trying to spread this team out. You do not have the manpower for those DBs. You don't. So make it a straight 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Give the ball to Sterling. Have him be all world. Listen, you need to have about 7 or 8 linemen on this board, on the line. Simple. Make them little DBs play big boy ball. Okay, I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. Make them little DBs play big boy football. Do they want to get blocked by a 300-pound lineman? Make them make a decision. Do you hear me? Because you need to run the ball. Straight power, line up. The only thing I would say is either run at Niles Gaddy or run away from Owens. Those are my things. You either run at Niles Gaddy or you run away from Anton Owens. All right. Or if you do run at Anton or Owens, I can never say that boy's name. Make sure, hey, Blur, if I did, I use my phone for my Cash App, so I can't really tell, but if you did make the donation, I appreciate it, man, for real. All right. Make sure you either get him on a trap block, make sure you get him coming up the field on some screens or something like that. But at the end of the day, do not try to power big on big with that. That's a grown man. Do you hear me? That's a grown man. But what I would tell you to do is run at Niles Gaddy, run away from Anton Owens, and make Niles Gaddy play the run. All right. Give him block him. Do all that. You got to run at him, make him earn whatever name they want to give him. Okay. But just listen to what I'm telling you. Don't run at Owens. That boy is a problem. But powers, counter sweeps, you got to be real creative with this thing. All right. But I would straight 3 yards in a cloud of dust this game and slow it up as much as possible, because you don't want to get in a shootout with Jackson State. You will get blown off the freaking field. Okay. And last but not least, everybody and their mama need to say hello to Shedeur. You need to make sure he knows every defensive player's name, because everybody should tag him at least once. Do you hear me? You need to make him as uncomfortable as possible. Jeff Fisher, you have been Mr. 7-9 for I don't know how long. Make sure you earn your money today and get exotic with this defense, because you cannot win this game if you do not get to Shedeur Sanders. Point blank. Period. All right. You have to apply pressure. You have to make him move his spot. He is slow as milk going up a tree. He is slower than the house on Prairie making butter and cheese in that little stir pot. That boy's slow. Okay. He is slower than AOL back in the day when they'd be like, all that. He's slow. He is slow. All right. So, Jeff Fisher, your son, the other Fisher, y'all need to be super, super creative and understand that this kid is different. The scheme that they run is different, and you cannot sit back in the zone and just think he's not going to pick you apart. You have to apply pressure, get him off his spot, make him move, get him uncomfortable as much as possible, okay? If you want to have a shot in this game, it has to be Shedeur Sanders on his back. All right. Slow as molasses. All right. Slow. Do you hear me? All right. So those are my keys to the game. All right. Next, my score. My score. Listen, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, a whole buck. If Jackson State does not put up more than 28 points on Tennessee State, their offense is not as good as we think it is. Now, if Tennessee State does what I'm telling them to do, which is run the ball, play the time of possession game, then there's no reason this game can't be 21-14, 21-10. All right. To me, that's a moral victory for Tennessee State if they keep Jackson State to 3 touchdowns below. All right. If they can keep Jackson State with 3 touchdowns or below, that's a win for Tennessee State. I don't have you guys winning this game by any means. By any means. All right. Because I just think, and the funny thing is, you have great coaches on the opposite sideline, so you would think you'll be prepared for this game. And I'm hoping you're prepared for this game. But I don't think you're going to win this game because I think the talent disparity is pretty large. But what I will say is if Tennessee State, once again, can keep Jackson State under 21, if they go 21 points or below, I'm telling you right now, Jackson State's offense is not as good as we think it is. That's just, if it's not a blowout, see, you guys are all 45-6. Y'all the same Bama's. Y'all were the same Bama's talking about 45-10 with FAMU, and it was 7-6. I'm telling you right now, if it's not a blowout, I want you fans to talk, to be honestly and real. Don't come on here talking about, oh, Scotty, we got the win. No. This is a game that Tennessee State should not even be on the field. Tennessee State should not be on the field. They shouldn't have no chance in this game. So I'm telling you right now, if Jackson State does not score over 4 touchdowns, their offense is not as good as we think it is. I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. I don't care. Half the game was not wet, my guy. I don't care. That's not an excuse. If your offense is that good, it doesn't matter if it's wet. It does not matter. And it stopped raining by the end of the second quarter. So what are you talking about? So that means you have another 2 quarters to at least put up 2 more touchdowns. Stop it. Stop making excuses, man. Stop it. I don't want to hear no excuses. Like I said, if Jackson State does not blow this team out by 3 touchdowns, you're not as good as you think you are. Point blank period. Point blank period. All right. That's it. Hey, if you got any questions, my call-in number is live. I'm gonna take a few calls before I get up out of here. All right. Call in. I like this one. I think they just need to finish drives. I like that, TJ. I can respect that. You're absolutely right. If they finish drives off, this game shouldn't be any question that it should be a blowout. It should be a blowout. Now, listen, once again, you can give me your scores, but I don't write them down until the pregame show. So I don't care what you say. You can call in or whatever. Hey, Scott, I got to be in a blowout. Whoop-de-whoop. But remember, your scores don't count until the pregame show and calling in then. So that's my thing. Say what you want to really say, bro. That's what I said it. I said it. If they don't beat this team by 21 points, they're not as good as they think they are. The offense isn't. I think the defense could be real good. But if they don't beat this team by 21 points or more, they're not as good as we think they are. It's just that simple. All right, let me take this caller. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
What's up with it, bro?
What's good? What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name's Smoke. Call him Jackson, Mississippi.
All right, talk to me.
All right, I'm be real with you. Like you said, Tennessee State shouldn't be on the field. They shouldn't stand a chance. But I'm like you said also, the only way they're going to stand a chance is they make sure everybody on defense gets to Shedeur.
Facts.
Because he's slow, so he can't run nowhere. So if they shut him down, let him get comfortable in the pocket, they may have a chance. But we know they don't have a chance, though.
They shouldn't. You're absolutely right. Listen. If I would take all the points in the world if I was a betting man. They'd be like, hey, we got this game. Okay, I'm taking the points. I'm taking it because that's how much I believe that they shouldn't be on this field with Tennessee State. Because if you beat Grambling and they ran the ball 44 times and you only beat them by what? I mean, they lost to them by what, a touchdown or I don't know, something crazy like that. Come on, man. Like, there's no way you're gonna keep up with this 5-wide spread. It's no way.
And I'm gonna be real with you. Offensively, like you said, Tennessee State will have to run the ball because throwing that shit it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna happen.
Who?
It's not gonna happen.
For who?
Throwing the ball is not gonna happen.
You talking about for Tennessee State? Yeah, listen. Unless Hugh Jackson starts pulling some stuff out his ass, like some stuff you ain't never seen before, stuff. Then maybe he's supposed to be the QB whisperer, so maybe. But I agree with you. I wouldn't. And I'm being honest with you, the only people I would test in the secondary is actually Shiloh and Cam. I would test. If they're matched up on a tight end, or if they matched up on like a quick guy in the slot, I would take my chances on that. But you talk about them DBs with A.La. Brown and Nugget and I'm not going that way.
It's not gonna block.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not even doing it. You about to mess me up.
I'm not gonna tell you my score. Just yet. I'm calling on pregame show and tell you my score.
Okay.
But I will make this prediction right here.
Okay.
If we get the ball, if J State gets the ball, first series, first play of the game, I feel like Shador's going deep down the field.
I like that. That's a nice little set the tone kind of, measure. Like, hey, like, show you how easy it is. You know what I'm saying? So I like that.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to come out the gate. They're going to test Tennessee State out, and they're going to throw it deep down the field.
That's real. And if I'm being honest, I would do that. I would do that. I'd be like, yo, all goes.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Hey, appreciate the call, Smoke.
Appreciate you, though, man. Keep going with your show, dog.
Hey, appreciate you, my guy.
All right, for sure.
All right, peace up. Yes, if anybody's new to the channel, I am currently in Memphis. I am we're at the hotel. We're kicking it right now. So we're gonna touch the city where everybody at. Hey, caller, you live, talk to me.
What's going on, Scotty?
What's good? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, this is Big T calling out of that Mississippi area.
What's up, Big T? Talk to me.
Hey, I just got one thing I want to say. I was listening to you and you say that they should blow these boys out. Now that we can't convert no third downs and we can't run the ball, it's gonna be hard. Because I believe that Shador got to have a perfect game. He gotta hit him down low, he gotta hit him hard. But that defense, I think Cam will bring his A game. But that run, we got to be able to move the ball on the ground.
Let me say this.
That's what I think.
Let me say this, and I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'm gonna kind of throw it back to the Cowboys game. You gotta understand, you can use the passing game as an extended running, and the way they spread it out so much, you can do smoke screens, radars, or whatever you want to call it, whip routes or flares, and get 2 or 3 yards a pop without running the ball. And I would try with Peyton Pickett. I really would. And if they keep getting stopped, I would literally make my 5 wide and I would just turn into a running game. Just quick passes. Literally. That's all you got to do. Quick passes, boom, and let my players make plays off of that. Like, I wouldn't even really stress it if I'm being honest, because once again, if Shador is supposed to be that guy, if he throws 30 to 40 times, it shouldn't be a problem for him. If I'm being honest.
Well, that's correct. That's correct. And to me, I think that Eddie Jones, he need to go with Higginbotham.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be frank with it. I think he need to start Higginbotham over that freshman.
Easily.
Because Higginbotham have been to war. He's been to war before with Jackson State.
Yeah.
So hey, he should know what they bring. But I call back with you at pregame for my prediction, though.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, then, Scott. Appreciate it.
No problem. Let's get to these callers. I like it. Hey, what's up, caller? You gotta talk to me.
What's going on, bro?
What's good? I know who this is.
Yes, sir. This is Mr. Who That Nigga on that nag. Hey, Oscar, I was just calling to see you, man. Hey, you gonna do a SWAC game show? I mean, a SWAC review tonight of the overall SWAC?
Yeah, I am. I will be doing overall just like games that's coming up and stuff like that. So I will be doing that tonight. Depending on what time I get back in, because me and my girl, we're going out, and then it's a midnight tailgate. So I might have to do it around maybe like 5 or 6 or something like that. I'm gonna come back on here and go through all the games and have people call in, how they feel and stuff like that. But yeah, but nobody really cares about Who y'all play? Northwestern State? Y'all about to lose, bro. I told y'all about to be 0-3. You about to be 0-3 before you even see UAPB. Ain't nobody stressing y'all.
Hey, we gonna get them games out the way, and we're gonna come on back in the SWAC strong. But hey, I'm watching everything. Just like all SWAC fans do, HBC, man. We watching everybody. We just ain't watching high school. We watching everybody, see what the competition like and see what's out there. But I do agree with y'all, man. I start Higbop.
It isn't.
And reason being, and this time I'm gonna throw out there. I wouldn't be surprised just knowing Jeff Fisher. Jeff Fisher now probably gonna throw some trick plays in there.
He got
and I
to.
ain't saying that they're gonna do a whole lot, but that could, help them. But I would try to run it on JSU at the majority of the game just to see if you can open up some passing lane. If you had his bottom in there, it can probably be your best route. I mean, your best option to kind of get things open with his legs, and then let him pick it back and throw some passes.
Yeah. Hey, Blake, you have to call back because your phone is breaking up real bad.
All right.
y'all trash. He said he talking from space. Yo, I'm telling you, y'all have no chill on this phone. I swear to God, y'all don't. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Yeah. Hey, I think you've been kind of unfair though.
To who?
To Tennessee State.
Talk to me. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Tennessee State actually looked pretty good last week. I mean, besides the penalties, like they offense, you can tell they coached by professionals.
Mm-hmm.
The defense, I think they coached by
Jeff Fisher. Jeff Fisher's son. Yeah, Jeff Fisher's son. Yeah.
But to me, it looked like they play a lot of man to man, like a lot of 2-man under. So I don't know. It look like they'll call. I don't know. It's like a pretty decent defense.
I'm not. No,
So,
listen. I'm not. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish your point. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, my point being just, I think I don't know. I think this game gonna be a little more competitive than what a lot of people think.
Okay, let me ask you this, and I'm not being funny because a lot of people like when I say I'm asking the question, I'm being funny. I'm not asking. If you were Tennessee State and you had to deal against the 5 wide spread that they do defensively, what would you do? I'm asking you straight up.
Like I agree with what you said earlier. I think they should blitz.
Okay, so now, now everybody's 1-on-1. Because think about it. Let's break it down by numbers. Let's break it down by numbers, right? So you got they go 4 down. They don't do a 3-3-5. They do a 4 down lineman. So you got 4. You got 2 linebackers, right? So that's 6. That means you got 5 DBs out. That means all those DBs are locked in. So now you got 5 against 6. So you got 1 free rusher. Now that means everybody, there's no safety over the top. There's nothing. So if you don't get to Shedeur, if that blitz guy don't get to Shedeur, you're in trouble. And mind you, he can still have a running back in the backfield. Is that? Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
I'm not saying
1, 6, 5. No. He can't. No backfield. No running back in the backfield. So it's straight him. So Shedeur, 5 linemen, and 5 receivers.
5 wide.
Yeah, 5 wide. So so everybody's on the island now. And now I'm gonna ask you again. Trevante Rucker on the island. You see what I'm saying? Shane Hooks on the island. Like you have time.
You're right. It looked good on paper. You're right.
It looked good on paper.
The only thing I'm saying is it's a rivalry game. And like I say, if you watch the game with Tennessee State and Grambling, Tennessee State, to me, like that boy number 3 looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And you tell Hugh wants to run the ball, but like I said, I agree with what you said earlier. The dude from Grambling should start. He was a lot more efficient. Like, I don't know. I just think that, it's just gonna be. I like Jackson to win, but I'm thinking more like 30-17, something like that.
30-17. Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
My thing is this. If Jackson State doesn't score over 21 points, their offense isn't as good as we think they are. Unless
I agree 100%.
Unless Jeff Fisher and that D line really come to play, I can't. I'm like, oh man, like that D line was just crazy. Or Jeff Fisher dialed up something wild.
But then that we have to say something about the offensive line.
That's fair. That's
really
fair.
No excuses.
Listen, you dropping bombs. Let me give you a bomb right there. You dropping bombs, and I like the discussion because that's how people should look at the game. Okay, if we're supposed to be this new revamped offensive line, then Shedeur shouldn't have a problem staying up. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Shedeur shouldn't have a problem.
And they did pretty good last week.
They surely did.
Like I say, these boys look a little. I don't know. Tennessee State look pretty big to me though. But like I say, it don't matter. JSU should be able to handle this.
Yeah.
But one more thing. I was looking at the schedules coming up, and I know we were talking about Alabama A&M and Jackson State last week. Just looking forward.
Mm-hmm.
I just found out that Jackson has a bye week before that game.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama A&M bye week is this week. Don't you think that kind of gives Jackson a little advantage? That extra week to prepare.
It depends on if you have injuries. So if you have injuries, then yes. If you just regrouping, then no. You know, it's whatever.
I mean, Jackson State has a whole week to game plan. That's like in NFL. You know, one team gets a bye in the playoff, and you know sometimes it works. Sometimes you know it works out for the team that's hot. You know, but I don't know. At first I like the A&M, but I seen that extra week prepare for a kill glass. I think that's another week they can build a game plan and develop new blitzes and things that maybe can throw him off his rhythm a little bit.
Okay, but
just give me your thoughts on that.
Okay, so listen, you should always be coming up with something new. It shouldn't matter if if it's you got a bye week, a new week, or whatever. But yes, does it help to see the team play before, and then you're like, okay, this is what they like to do. But you should be doing that already anyway. You should already be scouting your team anyway. My thing is this: if you by that time you should know some tendencies. That's what you're looking for. That's what as a coach, you're trying to figure out, okay, what does Shedeur like to do on 3rd and 5? What does Shedeur like to do on 3rd and 7? What does Jason Phillips like to call on 3rd and 1? What does he like to call on 2nd and long? Those are the type of plays you're trying to understand, because those are key plays that can shift a game. 3rd and 3, okay, we've seen him run this play before, or we know that he likes to go to Lanier underneath. So let's man up. Let's double bracket Lanier with a corner and a linebacker. You get him? Like, that's the type of stuff you try to figure out when you're watching football games and stuff like that. So I think by that time there should be some tendencies, because I don't think Jackson State is going to have a hard matchup with, Delta State and stuff like that. But you're going to start seeing more and more tendencies being shown. That's my thing.
I appreciate the time.
Hey, man, appreciate the call. Great call.
All right.
Hey, what's up, Coach Green? Talk to me.
When you're watching football games, stuff like that.
Hey, turn your background down. Yeah, what's good?
Turn my volume down.
Yeah.
All right. Hey. I watched Tennessee State play, and now Jackson should get some things done defensively against them. I mean, offensively against them, because the defense is okay, but the offense, Tennessee State offense, man, because I don't want nobody to underestimate Tennessee State. The two quarterbacks that played last with Hickenbottom and I forgot the other guy's name. Them two did not practice for a whole week. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they didn't practice for a whole week because of COVID protocol. Yeah, so they missed a week of practice, man, because of that. So that's why they didn't start playing till late. And then when Hickenbottom got in there, he was getting the offense in too slow, so that's why they took him out. Because they got a lot of the lead game penalties. He couldn't get the offense in quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this week may be better because Hickenbottom had a whole week of practice now.
It's Hickenbottom. Y'all killing me with this Hickenbottom. It's Hickenbottom.
Hey,
I
don't know why I keep on messing up.
Man, y'all Southerners are killing me.
Well, Hickenbottom.
There you go.
Hickenbottom may play better now that he had a whole week, because he didn't do bad passing. If you look at it, 7 for 8.
Mm-hmm.
He did not do bad going 7 for 8. He just had too many delayed game penalties. So we may see a better offense this week, or this Saturday. Matter of fact,
I think. Listen, what I would say, and what I think, I'm gonna give Hugh Jackson a lot of credit for this. I don't think that defense is going to worry him one bit. Now, what I mean by that, and I want to be very clear what I'm saying, he might know, okay, I don't have the receivers to really compete, but I don't think that the scheme that they threw at FAMU is going to affect him. He has seen it all. I mean, you're talking about Rex Ryan's. You're talking about, the dude from the Steelers, the old dude from the Steelers. He's seen it all, legit. So I don't think he's worried about the defensive scheme. I think he's going to be more worried to prepare his quarterback to know where to go with the ball. I think that's where the coaching is going to come into play, where he's going to literally say, okay, if you see this is where I want you to go with the ball. If they give you this is where I want you to go with the ball. And I think that aspect of Hugh Jackson and his knowledge of the game is going to do wonders for Hickbottom. Now, if Hickbottom can't make the throws, then that's not on Hugh Jackson. But I really think that the defensive scheme that Jackson State is going to bring is not going to worry Hugh, because, like I said, he's seen it all, so he knows how to counter it all. Yeah, but but at the end of the day, do you have the players to compete against the scheme is the key.
That's what we're gonna find. We most definitely will find. We know they got the running back. We're gonna find out about the receivers this time, and the tight ends. It's receivers and tight ends. We're gonna find out with Hugh Jackson offense, because unlike FAMU, they were shell shocked with the scheme that Jackson State threw.
Yes, exactly. And it took them a while to get going.
And Hugh Jackson's gonna have his quarterback prepared.
Yes, I do believe so as well.
I see what somebody wrote on screen, man. That's funny, man.
That is pretty funny. I know, that's a good one.
Yeah, hey, I take that. I messed the man name up. I wouldn't want nobody to mess my name up. So I feel it for that.
That's fact.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to put out there, man. That, and I'm gonna be interested to see what Alcorn do against Northwestern. That's it.
Okay. All right. Hey, appreciate the call. Make sure I know you're gonna be tuning in for the pregame show, Coach Green.
Yeah, most definitely. I gotta hear what you got to say for pregame. Hey, matter of fact, hold up. Matter of fact, are y'all doing the committee thing again?
We're gonna do a recap. We're not gonna do it before. We're gonna do a recap of week 2. So we're probably gonna do it on either Sunday night, Sunday midday, or Monday night.
All 4 of y'all again?
Yeah. We're gonna try to bring it back.
Oh yeah, gotta bring it back, man. I really enjoyed that because everybody had a different perspective.
I appreciate it. We definitely like the feedback. Appreciate that.
All right.
I appreciate it. All right. So let me see, by clicking on the join button next to the subscriber, if you're on your cell phone, X out the chat to see join. Man, listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you, Sean. I tried to do it on my girl's phone. I could not find it, bro. I'm gonna have to figure it out. As well. So I might have to make a video or something. I don't know, because it ain't even showing up for me. But appreciate that, Sean. So listen, I'm about to get up out of here, guys. I have friends in Ivy League. Listen, do people actually watch the Ivy League? That's the key, man. That's the key. It's not there for me. I know, man. It's not. It's crazy. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to figure it out. You have to do it. You have to do it on the computer, I think. Okay. Yeah, you probably will. I'm gonna check it on mine to see if I can do it on mine, Blue. Appreciate that, Blue. Hey, Blue, you did yours on the computer as well? Let me know. But yeah, so it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna try to come back. Listen, I'm not promising anything, but I'm gonna try to come back and do the other games. Jamie G doesn't watch Ivy League. Man, cut it out. Ivy League football. He said cut it out. Yeah. Fix CFL's internet, bro. He needs it bad, bro. Listen, y'all be talking about me, but listen, that boy couldn't make an audio call through the internet. It was so bad. But yeah, so listen, I'm about to get up out of here, guys. Listen, if you're in Memphis, make sure you hit me up in my hold up, man. Let me shout out to Blue, because he hooked me up with this and I haven't even used it yet. Oh, do I have it? Let me see. No, I haven't used it yet. So listen, make sure you guys hit me up in my I cover FCS. Nobody cares about that. Oh, Blue, you stupid. All right. So listen, if you see me, say what's up, man. Listen, above you see my make sure y'all follow me on Offscript TV on both platforms, Twitter and Instagram. Hey, make sure if you're in the Memphis area and you're at the game tomorrow, make sure you hit me up and and we can link up. You know, say what's up. I'll say what's up to you. Say what's up to me. All right, keep it casual, keep it moving. What else? Yeah, see you at the game, man. What else I want to say? Hey, make sure you tune in tomorrow for the pregame show. Like I said, if I'm out in the city, I'll let you guys know. You gotta be subscribed to one of these platforms. Don't worry about the Facebook one, just the top two, Instagram or Twitter. And I'll let you know if I'm out in the city doing a pregame or postgame show. All right. So until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm a holla. Pregame show tomorrow, $100 Cash App giveaway. You already know what it is.